My husband died, now his family is making everything worse. 19 days ago, my world shattered. My husband died during a surgery meant to save him. We thought he was getting better. We had hope. Then, suddenly, he was gone. In the hours that followed, while I was still trying to process, his family immediately started fighting. His mom and sister were arguing at the hospital while I sat there in shock, holding on to whatever was left of him. They left me alone to figure everything out while they went back to their hotel. I somehow managed to drive to a hotel myself, but honestly, I don't even remember how I got there. I just sat and stared at the walls. The next morning, before I even had the chance to tell my daughter that her dad was gone, his mom announced that she and his 5 siblings were coming to my home to take mementos. Like, he wasn't even buried yet, and they were already treating his things like a free-for-all. I shut that down immediately. Everything he had belongs to our daughter now. I'm her only parent, and I'm not letting them take pieces of him away from her. That's when the harassment started. His brother, who barely visited, demanded my husband's wallet, his phone, and a safe box, claiming they were his now. He even threatened to call the police on me. And, get this, less than 36 hours after my husband died, he asked me to sell my property. Then they started stalking my house. His mom and brother kept driving up and down my dead-end street, trying to force their way inside. It got to the point where I had to involve the police. And on top of all that, when they posted about my husband's death on social media, they didn't even mention that he was a father. Just a son, just a brother. Not a dad. It's like they erased the most important part of his life. I'm drowning in grief, trying to stay strong for my daughter, but honestly, I feel like I'm barely functioning. I feed her, take care of her, make sure she knows she's loved. But when I'm alone, I just dissociate. Stare at my screen, scrolling endlessly just to check out for a little while. My work is suffering, my brain is foggy, and my heart is broken beyond words. And through it all, I am just so tired.